Since the very first play of the joint practice, Jimmy G and Greenlaw were going at it. They were jawing at each other, and that just set the tone for the whole practice. I love to see the intensity. I love to see the talking shit back and forth. You know, this is war at the end of the day, guys. And when another team comes into your facility, that is, even for practice, we got to show them who means business, whose house this is, and we got to represent. I don't care if it's just practice, but we got to punch them in their mouth, and we got to let them know what's up, baby, that the Raiders are here, and this is our house. What's up, Raider Nation? I'm your host, Raider Laos. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you already subscribed, hit that like, hit that bell, and leave me a comment and let me know if you like what I'm doing if you don't. And like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the season starts or during the season. So please hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would like to follow me on any social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, you can follow me at Raider__Laos. Well, let's get straight to it, guys. As if you guys might have heard, the Raiders had joint practices with the 49ers today. And although it's only the first practice of the 2 scheduled practices against these 49ers, the Raiders dominated their asses. We had a few interceptions on the defensive side of the ball. We had 3 touchdowns through Jimmy G, and also that interior line was dominating in the trenches. And I'm here to tell you all about it. So, let's go. Since the very first play of the joint practice, Jimmy G and Greenlaw were going at it. They were jawing at each other, and that just set the tone for the whole practice. There would be a lot of jawing back and forth all practice. Even on one play when Christian McCaffrey scored down the sideline, after he scored, Marcus Peters had something to say, and the 2 teams got in a scuffle. Although no punches were thrown, I love to see the intensity. I love to see the talking shit back and forth. You know, this is war at the end of the day, guys. And when another team comes into your facility, that is, even for practice, we got to show them who means business, whose house this is, and we got to represent. I don't care if it's just practice, but we got to punch them in their mouth, and we got to let them know what's up, baby, that the Raiders are here, and this is our house. And like I said, even though there was no punches thrown, there was a scuffle, and both head coaches agreed that if any punches were going to be thrown, that said player would be kicked out for the remainder of the practice. So I'm happy that, you know, we were able to keep our cool and no punches were thrown. So at the end of the day, that's good, guys. We didn't cross the line. We got just near it. And something that I absolutely want to talk about is this defensive backfield. We got 1 pick off of Brock Purdy, and that was Duke Shelley. You know, we got 2 picks today, 1 by him and 1 by Trayvon Merrick, and that's exactly what I'm loving to hear. I've been hearing a lot of interceptions coming the defensive way this training camp. It was even said that Jimmy threw 7 interceptions in a span of 2 practices. Yes, I know a lot of people wanted to sound the alarm. Oh my gosh, Jimmy G throwing interceptions. But we got to keep in mind that he's coming off a foot surgery and he's quite rusty. And since he threw those interceptions in those 2 days, guys, he's been pretty flawless. He's been a little bit clean. And like I said, there's been hella pass breakups in the name of Amik Robertson. He got a few pass breakups today. So, you know, with the addition of Marcus Epps and Marcus Peters, I can't stress this enough. Having those 2 guys in the backfield is going to improve our defense tremendously. And, you know, I think our defense is going to be quite underrated. Why that is? Well, even in the trenches today, we were dominating in the name of Max Crosby and Jerry Tillery. Even Byron Young was getting good snaps in there. That's something I'm loving to hear, guys. You know, it was said that when we're doing 2-on-2 with Max Crosby and Jerry Tillery against Trent Williams, that we were getting the better end of the stick. That we were doing stunts that the Niners hadn't seen before, and we were killing it. We picked up Jerry Tillery almost at the end of last year, you know, as a free agent coming off of the Chargers. And since he came on our team, I knew he was going to be an impactful player. Why that is? Because when you have guys like Max Crosby, Chandler Jones rushing on the edge, you know, that's going to open up lanes for the middle guys. And if you could hold your weight in the middle, you know, be a good, productive defensive tackle and nose tackle, our defense is going to just be better. And that's what I've been hearing. all training camp. You know, Byron Young just returned to practice this week. So let's hold our horses on him. He's getting up to speed, but there's been great things coming out of camp just from a few days of him practicing. And another great pickup that I've been dying to talk about is our 7th round pick in Nesta Jade Silvera. You know, this guy has been playing great at the linebacker position. He's been asking plenty of questions. Another great addition is Robert Spillane. You know, he has a little bit in the league. I think he has 4 years, but he has a little bit of veteran leadership. He has more experience at the linebacker position than Divine Diablo and Luke Masterson. So automatically he becomes the veteran leadership presence in that room. And guys are just going to pick his brain like Nesta Jade Silvera. And he's been having an impressive camp, this training camp, guys. I've even heard that he's been getting his hand on some balls and getting some pass breakups. And that's something we've lacked in these recent years, is at the linebacker position. We haven't had someone that can cover tight ends. You know, Travis Kelce, George Kittle. When we play teams like that have tight ends of that magnitude, we always get screwed. And we always give up over 100 yards receiving to those guys. So I'm loving everything coming out of camp pertaining to the defense. It was even said that after plays, Max and Trent would get on the sideline together and they would chop it up. You know, talk about moves that they would do against each other. And that's great to hear. That's iron sharpening iron. And, you know, that's only going to help our team. Max Crosby said that he's tired of not winning. He's tired of not making the playoffs. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the best player, period. Not just defensive player, but he wants to be the best player in the NFL. And you know what? He's been bringing it every day at practice. You know, it's one thing to just talk the talk, but you got to walk the walk. And that's exactly what Max has been doing. He's been taking these rookies by their arms, and he's been showing them exactly how it's done, how to be a pro, and how to be an all-pro. So like I said, guys, you know, it's only day 1 of the joint practice. We still got another joint practice with the Niners, and we also got the game on Sunday. But I'm loving everything that's been coming out. You know, all the traction that we've been getting. Our defense is very much improved. I expect us to be a top 16 defense, dare I say. You know, that's a mighty big improvement. I think we were, you know, in the bottom 5. I think we were 26 at the best. I think we were ranked 26. So that's a major leap. That's 10 spots up. Can we do it? Hell yes, we can. You know, we need guys to contribute. Byron Young, Tyree Wilson, Nesta Jade Silvera. But if we can get these rookies on the same page, you know, sky's the limit for this defense. And who knows, we could be a dark horse for that wild card spot. But that's a little bit in the future. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know, we still got 3 preseason games to play before we even start talking about the season. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys loving everything you guys are hearing coming out of camp? Until next time, peace.